So I put her in here. Here's Bingo. There's about 1.5 inches of water, warm water, with a few tablespoons of Epsom salts. Her tail pops out, so I try to tuck it in and get it shut. Otherwise, I just get the front shut if I can't get her tail down. I'm going to pause it and I'll come back. All right, I've cut all of these into little pieces, and one goes on each foot. And I take it and I fold it into like a little, say, 1 by 1 inch square. And then I put a dab of this triple antibiotic on it. I've got vet wrap here. I put it in like a 12-inch strip, and then I cut it, and then I have to cut it again this way because I don't have smaller ones. And there's 1 strip per foot, 1 strip per foot. And then I also have this one. I don't know if it works as well as the vet wrap, but I bought this as a backup, which won't need to be cut clearly if you run out of this. I'll show you the strips in a second. We give her random larvae and scraps while she's getting her soak. I have this container filled up, and I'll just keep it. It'll be in the bucket of things. And the antibiotic, or the triple antibiotic cream, should be fine. It doesn't have pain reliever in it, which will kill them. So can't have that. She has an apple and some eggs in there too right now. Okay. Okay, so now we take her out, and she goes on the towel. Hi, sweet girl. Come on, Bingo. And we burrito her up. And we find this works well if someone holds her up, and then I just reach her feet down low, and I wrap them up. To wrap them up, I put one of these little gauze things, which should have the triple antibiotic without junk in it on it. I put it on her foot, and then I'll show you how I wrap it in just a second. Okay, Adam, you can let me hand it to me, please. All right, so we aim to get at her tummy. Adam, I need you to focus on the task at hand and not the TV. She has this spot on her tummy. Also, that needs to be sprayed. Adam, turn her towards me.
She's slipping. She's about to fall.
Okay. So we spray her tummy, and then I spray the vetericyn on here. And the scabs are coming off a little bit, so I try to pick them a bit to try to get them off so that the vetericyn can soak into something so the scabs don't prevent it. And then I put the gauze on with the antibiotic and then wrap her foot, which I'll show you.
Rolling.
All right, there's nothing perfect about it, but I start up around her leg. I go down through 1 foot, or little talon, I guess. I wrap it around her leg again. Down through a different talon. Try to cover up the gauze and wrap it. It should stick. If it doesn't stick or looks too loose, I have pieces of plastic medical tape. They do not go on well with the gloves. I have to take the gloves off to put them on, or they get too wet and it won't go on, and then it's just frustrating. So again, I already sprayed it with the vetericyn, so now I put the gauze on with the medicine. This one's just frayed a little, so hopefully it'll work. Wrap it around the leg. Try to hold her still. Through 1 talon, up and around, down through a different talon, up and around. Try to wrap her. So hopefully this will stick until she sees you. Hopefully she still has 2 on by the time she sees you. Her tummy's looking pretty good, but if you could just check that, it's down low. It's right down here. I'll have Adam record and show it again. Press the record. Here's where her owie is. It's looking really good. And I just spray it a little bit. We're gonna put her back in the regular coop because that doesn't look too bad and open, and hopefully she's fine sleeping in there with the girls. All right. So we're putting her back outside. Adam, can you go take that and dump that outside? But if her wounds look like they're getting worse, this is the kennel we've been putting her in. And there is a little box of chalk as a roosting box because I didn't have anything for her to stand on. And I do have chick, like water and food, but it's hard to fit all that in there with her. They are over by the front bistro table on the ground if you need them, but that's where I put her if need be, but I'm not going to put her in there because she looks good with the flock. Thank you again. Let me know any questions. Hopefully they'll be good and all the girls will be back in and happily sleeping together.